didn't see you guys there. It's Kirakaya. Totally not re-recording this whole video to fix my pacing issues. Like I said, what is up, Femboy Army? If you want me to keep calling you that, leave a comment down below if you want me to keep calling you that, I guess. Welcome back to another video about Spooderman Spandex cosplay cringe. So you've already seen the title of the video, and this one has been a long time coming. I've been sitting on this for a while and also taking a break from uploading, so that's been helping things. Today, I got for you Spectacular Spider-Man suit. Now, Spectacular Spider-Man, if for some reason you don't know, if you're a Spider-Man fan, you definitely know, but I'm just gonna refresh you. It was an animated show back in 2008 that was regarded as one of the best Spider-Man cartoons ever made by many fans. Pretty cool all around. I'm more of a 94 fan myself, but that's besides the point. We'll get there eventually. But yeah, today I have a cosplay of the Spectacular Spooder. Without further ado, let's talk about the suit a little bit.
Greetings, children. I am Akemi. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications to get notified of every upload, or else, well, you will face the consequences.
Alright, so we have the suit here in all of its glory. I did an unboxing video, like I said, but no. I got this off of PrintCostumes.com, and of course, since I'm sponsored by them, they sent this out to me for free because you guys use my code on their website. So thank you guys for using my code, and if you want to see more suit reviews like this, that they'll send me free suits apparently, you can go down to their website in the description and buy a suit. And use my code Kirakaya at checkout for that cool stuff. Hey, let's no dilly-dally and go right into the options on this thing. So, at first, of course, I had them put on shoes.
Oh, for the love of me, I request that you clean those shoes. They look like you ran blindfolded into a dog park for an hour. If you aren't a slob, do as I ask. And that goes for all you children as well.
Because I like my shoes, definitely a bit dirty, because I've been using this thing a good amount, which we'll talk about that later. This is a beautiful, beautiful pattern. Look at like all the webbing and everything like that on the feet here, going up the blue here with the cartoon cell shading on here and the cartoony muscle outlines like on the knee right here. And now going up to the torso, we got the front emblem here. Very, very quality. This is PrintCostume's screen printed emblems that I have on the front and the back of the suit here. They look very nice. Now the red doesn't quite match the red of the suit, but who cares? It's 3D. It's wonderful. I love it. And then of course we got some zippers here. We got a neck zipper to help my fat head fit in through here because I am the infinite big brain. Because, you know, you gotta have a big brain to be the best Spider-Man reviewer out there. I'm not a Spider-Man channel. God damn it. And then we also got the classic U-shaped zipper for ease of access and cleanness. And then, of course, another glaring factor is that this is on colored fabric. Now, let's talk about this colored fabric a little bit. So lately, PrintCostume has been going through quite a few different colored fabrics, if you don't know. They changed from the ones that I've been getting to this new one at the time, and then they changed it again after this, which I already have a suit that's going to be shown later in a different video, Hush Hush, which they changed since this fabric. So that's pretty cool because this fabric is pretty thin. Like you can see, I got this on light blue and pink fabrics. That way I could stay true to the colors of the pattern. I mean, you can't really see it on camera, which is technically a good thing for social media influencers like myself as a loser micro influencer. But I can definitely see like right through this, like a lot more clear than some other suits because this is definitely a bit of a thinner fabric. And with it being thinner, it frays a bit easier. But you don't have to worry about that if you get a suit from PrintCostumes now because they once again upgraded their colored fabric and now it's a bit thicker, sturdier. It's a bit better than what this was. But just for the sake of things here, I'm still going to do a stretch test just to compare how stretchy this is to one of their original colored fabrics that I used to be getting. So here's the stretch of this arm. Pretty stretchy, not bad at all. And here's the stretch of my TASM 2. Now I think this is actually slightly stretchier, even though this even has puff paint on it, which has been holding up very well for having for over a year. I might be doing a video about like one of these suits 1 year later, just as a fun video. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, that fabric was also definitely thicker than what that is. But yeah, that was just a fun little comparison. Y'all got the gist of the suit, and I'm just gonna go over to Faceshell real quick because I did a whole designated video on the Faceshell. If you just click like over here. Yes, over over here. Where do these things go again? But yeah, go watch that video after this video. Cool. So here's a face shell with the mask on it. It's very nice. So I forgot to mention that the pattern was made by the longest cosplays on Instagram. So go follow him and pick up this pattern if you really like it, because I think this is the best spectacular pattern on the block. And this face shell here, this file was made by Sensational Spidey on Instagram. Who makes the best face shells on the block? You got two of the best things ever.
I see this as an absolute win.
So yeah, I printed and made this face shell myself, like in that video that I tagged earlier. And you can see there how it's flat black on the frames, and then I used an off-white Rust-Oleum paint for the lenses here. So the mesh is actually painted. As you can see there, it's black on the inside for better visibility, and custom paint job for the outside, which I highly recommend if you ever get into making Spidey face shells. Like, painted mesh is just great. Like, you may have to maintain it a little bit more, but you can make it customizable. But yeah, that's the suit itself. So I'm sure y'all want to see it in action already. And then after the montage, I'll just talk about how the suit's been lasting over the past couple months. Y'all enjoyed that montage. It was super fun to do.
And don't bully me for the dirty camera lens. Okay, I forgot. I'm sorry.
When I was hanging out with my friend who was also filming me as Zero.Cause the whole time. So make sure to follow his Instagram and his TikTok, because he's a little bit famous on TikTok, just a little bit. So if you've watched my channel for a while, you know that I took that suit to KatsuCon, and I've also taken it to, of course, that photo shoot and doing that video. I've had it since probably January. I'll have something correct me if I'm wrong. I've had it for a few months. I've used it a couple times, and it's held up all right. I mean, I don't think it's held up as good as my other suits, because you can definitely see, like, in the thumb there and the fingers, it's probably like one of the most frayed suits I've ever owned. I've only used this thing twice. I'm not very impressed with how that fabric's been holding up, but they upgraded the fabric, so it's all okay. So yeah, that was pretty much the end of the video. Like I said before, if you want to pick up that pattern, it's an absolutely gorgeous pattern. I highly recommend it. Check out the longest cosplays down below. You want that face shell, check out Sensational. And if you want that suit printed and sewn, just go to PrintCostumes.com and use my code KIRAKAI for 15% off. They did a great job with the sewing. Everything fit well. I just had to get my legs tailored, but that's been a normal thing I've been having to do, and I've had to have my legs tailored through all three main spooder companies. And all those links will be down below in the description for you. And with all that being said, that's pretty much the end of the video. I thank you guys for watching so much and checking this out. I got all my socials linked down below. I got my Instagram where I post all my cosplay pics, Discord where I live apparently now, and as well as my other socials like Twitter and all that fun stuff. And I hope you guys subscribe and like the video and join the Femboy Army. And until the next video, I will spectacularly jump off the roof of a house and spectacularly meet your mother. And I will see y'all in the next video. Just survive out there.